My name is Paul Anthony. This is the Paul Anthony Band with Tom Fitzpatrick on bass and Mick Oakley on drums.
Thanks for coming, guys. It was a
Thank
great
you.
performance.
Thank you.
This is your first time on TV?
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun. I hope it was a good experience.
It's a ton of fun.
So, Paul, you do most of the writing?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now I do most of it. We've been integrating it more when it's coming to some of the arrangements right now.
Okay.
So that's been actually changing the songs quite a bit, but bringing them out a lot more. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're new to the band, right, Mick?
That's
The new
true.
boy.
Yeah, I joined end of last September.
Okay. And so, are you learning the songs, or are you?
I've already learned them all.
writing?
Yeah,
Okay.
we learned them actually in 1 week, and then we played a gig at our bar.
Okay. So, are you bringing new drums to this? Is he bringing new?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's completely different. I mean, I actually encourage him not to listen to the older tracks and recordings so he can come up with his own take on it, you know.
Okay.
So we have brand new songs that we've been working in that we didn't do today, but they're like, you're getting a sense of what we've already worked on. So you're seeing like an evolution, right? Pretty much
Okay.
of what we're doing. So.
And how long have you and Tom been playing together?
I guess, hello, New York City. 2 years, I guess,
Yeah.
right? 2 years.
About 2 years.
Started out small, you know, just
Yeah.
acoustic, and then just built up to what we have now. So
How long have you been doing music?
Long time. Yeah.
I saw online that you started playing guitar in the 8th grade,
Yeah.
violin 4 years before that.
Where'd you find
And-
that?
On your,
digging up the dirt.
I know.
it was on your Paul Anthony songs, Reverb Nation.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So that's where people can find you.
Yeah, you can find me there and www.paulanthonysongs.com. That's kind of
Okay.
the official webpage.
So when did you start then? Did your parents start you? Or did you
Nah.
beg to play, or what?
You believe it or not, I was a little kid and I heard the Four Seasons, and that made me want to play violin.
Nice.
Yeah, so then I started playing violin.
And you still play?
A little bit. I'm not very good now. I had my stint as a little kid, and I still love it, but I never became like.
And
Yeah.
you also play drums and trombone.
Yeah, I played trombone. The drums are new. Drums are something I've been working on recently, just because I wanted to understand the instrument. But yeah, trombone was after violin and before guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you, Tom? Do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, guitar, mandolin.
Yeah.
I was born with a bass in my hand, though, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was a difficult birthing process.
difficult for your
but-
mother.
Exactly, but I've been playing a long time. Bass was my first instrument, though.
How about you, Mick? Are you solely a drummer, or do you play other instruments?
I had 4 years of piano. I studied electronic music, and I do.
Did you do new wave since you're like an East Village guy?
I played in some punk rock and new wave bands,
nice.
the Nothing Disturbed Furniture back in the early 80s, and a whole bunch of bands over the years.
Very nice.
Keep your hands to yourself, she says. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want no more of your lies. Keep your hands to yourself, she says. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want no more of your lies. I can't explain all the things I lean to. The same late. I'm saying things I'm not so sure I mean. And while she sleeps, a worn-out love is dying. Reluctantly, I pack my things and leave. And I hear her say, keep your hands to yourself, she says. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want no more of your life. Keep your hands to yourself, she says. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want no more of your life.
Peace for everyone out there. Peace.
Okay, thanks for being on the show.
For having
Thank
us. We
you.
really,
And-
really enjoyed it.
I hope everybody comes out to see your gigs.
Sometimes I start thinking about, like, what would it have been like if we really understood, if we really understood each other, you know what I mean? What would it have been like? Like, it's such a complex place, but you don't need to be so complicated. Like, it's real simple, yeah? Like, you know, I mean, everybody's just gotta come together and embrace each other. Hello, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Oh, that's weird. Oh, 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 do you think we're gonna have a baby? Oh, oh, will we be able to raise it? Oh, do we have money for it? You know, what kind of work do you do? See you later, yeah, I gotta go. See ya. Oh, well, alright. I guess I'll go this way.
This song's called Asinine. Watch it. I stare at the sun all day long, 'cause it's so pretty and bright. And when I'm done doing my business, I don't care to whine. When I take the bus, people come up to me to ask if I'm alright. I stab my spoon repeatedly into my eye, 'cause I've gone completely asinine. I do what they tell me, but I don't do it right. Would somebody help me? My shoe came untied. I see on the TV political faces I like their smiles. I always walk 4 steps backwards. My left is always right. And when my hands go down my trousers, it feels nice. 'Cause I've gone completely asinine. 'Cause I've gone completely asinine.
What does Skel mean? No, our drummers, I don't know what it means, but our drummer, Peter, he said that he would beat us up if the band name wasn't Skel. So it's Skel now.
But you don't know what it means.
No.
What kind of music would you describe, or what label would you give your band?
Lounge?
Lounge?
Or classic rock?
In May, I may fall in love once again. In May, I may lose my mind once again. In May, the grass is greener, the sun is brighter too. In May, I'll always love you. In May, I'll say I do. In May, I may fall in love once again. In May, I may lose my mind once again. In May, I'll love you always. In May, we'll never lie. In May, we will be born again. In May, we'll never die. In May, I'll be a martyr for all your joy and cheers. In May, I'll bring you flowers, and you will buy me beers. In May, it's gently Johnny, and why don't you say how do? We'll drift down misty rivers, and we'll lay upon the dew. In May, we'll live our dreams, and in May, it's almost here. In May, we'll be simple, and we'll simply disappear. In May, I may lose my mind once again. In May, I may fall in love once again. In May, we may lose our minds once again. In May, we may fall in love once again.
Oh, that feels nice. No, I don't know. I made music because God made me that way. Said, you're born to be a star. We gotta send you to this planet here.
Do you think music?
Yeah, razzle dazzle everyone.
Do you think music should have a message? Like,
No. Not at all. I don't think anything should have a message. I think anything that has a message is pretentious. And like trying too hard. I think everybody should stop worrying about messages and kind of just empty their thoughts and let whatever is happening just happen and take place. And let it move on to the next step.
Close your eyes, suddenly you're nowhere and now plenty to do and the game can be won. If you rewrite the rules, if you look outside, you're not alone in this room and your hand touches mine. And I lost my cool, throw the games aside, and fall down with you. And I close my eyes and fall down with you. Warlords disappear, and all the worlds collapse, and all the windmills retreat, and all the clouds turn to white. Close your eyes, there's a world that's tragic, your lips touching mine. The comet is coming, let's hitch a ride. My knives are sharpened, they're shattering glass. It's time to get on now, and no more cries, no more hesitations, just sirens outside. They're quickly fading, we're high in the sky, but no one can get us down. We're high in the sky, but no one can get us down. All the warlords disappear, all the dark walls collapse, all the windmills retreat, all the clouds turn to white, all the warlords disappear, all the dark walls collapse, all the windmills retreat, and all the lasers are wires.
Hey guys, when's your next gig? How can people find your bands?
Well, you really have to look for it. You've got to try it. It don't come easy, man. More fucking hard to get. No, don't try.
Thank you for watching. This was the Programming Hour. Tune in again in 2 weeks, same time, same channel. You can see more clips online at deprogramminghour.com. Have a good night. See you next time.